guys, in this video, I decided to beat Pokemon Roria Conquest using ASH'S KALOS Pokemon team. Because after the loss in Kalos, I want to prove that this team can beat the Roria League. This challenge was not difficult, but a whole lot of fun. I hope you enjoy this video. So we started off by naming myself Ash and make my way to get my first Pokemon. But before that, our rival Jake lets us know that my parents want to meet me at the digging site. So I'm listening to his yap, and then I start making my way there. I meet up with them and shit. And yeah, then I pick my starter Pokemon Froakie. And then after that, I'll get my Pokédex. Wait. Yeah, I got my Pokédex. Yeah, nice yap. While I'm trying to leave, Jake wants to battle me, and yeah, I'm the main character of my story. So, yeah, send out the EV, I send out my Froakie, I smoked him, demolished him, see, he's gone. My Froakie got a level, amazing. He glazed me, he said amazing too actually. He healed my Pokemon, and then my parents come to glaze me for my battling skills, and give me this thing called the Bronze Brick. Look at it. After this, I continue on to Route 1, catch myself a fletchling, and I name this fletchling Moltres. Trying to make it to the next town, Jake stops me and brings me back to Midis town. Midis? Whatever. This is where the professor informs me that my parents got kidnapped by Team Eclipse, of all people. By all groups. Funny, cause it's him. He's the one who got him kidnapped. See, Ash only had a mom, so it didn't even matter. I make my way to the next town, and I want to try to get a Pokeball when I'm called over by a sketch-looking girl. Guys, maybe if I follow her to her house, nothing bad happens. Right? Yeah, totally, right? So I got robbed, and Jake tells me she went into the forest. I make my way to the forest and start clearing the trainers to get some training in before battling the girl who stole my bling. And subscribe, the Froakie is evolving. I named subscribe because, you know, you should subscribe. Moltres is also evolving into Fletchinder. See? Wow, this is really long. I go and confront her and easily smoke her in the battle. See? Before leaving the forest, I go and catch my true starter Pikachu. And I go battle the first gym, which is electric type. This was low-key a struggle, because 2 out of the 3 Pokemon I have are weak to electric types. But I managed to make it work after a lot of over-leveling and got myself the first badge. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yeah, the first badge. After this, I'm about to enter the city for the fire gym, and Jake decides to challenge me to a battle. And it was like a super easy dub. This guy was like 2 seconds and down. Done. It was so easy. See, he's gone. And when I enter the city, I meet the gym leader and Jake, who tells us Team Eclipse is trying to summon Groudon. So I go confront them. Wait, after this whole dialogue, yeah, explaining the whole, like, you know, how they're trying to do it. For some reason, even though I was just gonna go beat them anyways. Wait. Yeah, they went to the Route 6 volcano. Sick. Jake pussied out, he ran away. He's like, I'll meet up with you later. Never meets up with me. Anyways, so the admin's now yapping and he wants to battle me. So I give him a battle. And as you can see, he loses terribly. Easy. Easy. Anyways, he's a sore loser. Doesn't stop and summons Groudon anyways. What a loser. And there's Groudon. I said he wants a hug in the last year. He low-key does. I think that's all he needs to calm him down. Anyways, he tries to cater to Groudon, but Groudon just sends his wake flying and he dips out. And the gym leader comes in and reminds him that he's low-key a chill guy and Groudon's just leaving. And then he tells me to come challenge him at his gym. But before that, I decide to grind up my team, and Frogadier evolves into Greninja. After this, I decided to trade myself a Goomy. Yeah, there it is. Since it's a pseudo-legendary and it comes in so late in the game. So I gave myself that, and I named it Goop. Now I get through the gym challenge after that, and I challenge Sebastian, the fire gym leader, to a battle. I changed Greninja's name to Subtoas because me, Lol, and Sage share this channel, you know? Anyways, me and Greninja's bond so strong for real that it turns into Ash Greninja. And we obliterate the second gym. After the battle, Moltres evolves into Talonflame, and we get ourselves the second badge. Wait for it. Wait for it. Why did I make this so long? Anyways, look. He yaps, says Groudon glazed me too. We get the Brimbridge City gym badge. And making it to the next route, the Lumberjacks are blocking the route, so I teach them a lesson, and their boss is gonna come in and tell them to get back to work. See, first I have to enter it. See, and then their boss comes in and tells them to get back to work. Now we can continue the story. I give myself my remaining team, Hawlucha and Noibet, which I named Luchadora and Skirtle respectfully. Is it gonna show? Yeah, there it is. See, I gave myself that. After that, we see Team Eclipse at Roscoe City because they want to summon Kyogre, because after summoning Groudon went great, didn't it? Yeah. So, after this, right, I lost the footage for the third and fourth gym, so bear with me. Continuing on, we come to find out Jake, trying to impress Tess, gets himself kidnapped by Team Eclipse, and they have the whole city captive. That's crazy. So we have to travel by sewer, which sucks. That's nasty. Nasty as hell. Oh yeah, but Basement Key and the Dynamax, man. I forgot. Dynamaxing in this game is so like underused because Mega Evolution kind of overshadows it. So we're making our way down to the sewer. We find Jake in a unique position. Anyways, we confront them and Jake being apologetic at all, and we find out the professor was the villain. And he was walking down. Look at this diva. He's just in front of miners and decides to battle us. After a whole little yap session. We start the battle. It was low-key light work. We easily beat him. I mean, it's Charizard. But he decides he's gonna bomb the city anyways. So we're cooked. We're like hella cooked. Because he's essentially taking out this whole city. This whole city's gonna fall because it's a floating city. He's gonna take out another city or two in the region below. That's so crazy. Tess thinks it's over for us, but wait for it. My plot armor activates. And my golden bling starts to glow. Wait for it. Look, my plot armor has activated. And I summon Dialga and then Palkia on the other side. Wait, and why is there a random guy just running? Anyways, Palkia. Wow, so sick. I know Tess is excited. Anyways, Palkia Palkia has to stabilize the city. And Dialga sends us back in time to stop the bombs in the first place. See, we're teleported. Oh, we're back in time. It's black and white because, you know, it was back in the good old days. I mean, what? Anyways, we confront the terrorists. And we beat him. Easily. Light work, no reaction. He's gone. He's yapping about wanting to go boom. And Dialga brings us back. After this, I made my way to Roria City. And I find the gym leader battling Team Eclipse. And we run the 2v4 fade. Cause we're just like that. We're locked in. That's me and Twin right there. Look at that smile. It's literally me. And so we easily won. And then I challenge his gym. and this is how it went. It wasn't too difficult. Like, it wasn't crazy difficult. And yeah, the Hippowdon's gone. Fan Slash, I want to save Greninja because of the Mega Garchomp at the end. He still has that in this game. Wow, the Sand Slash just killed my Goodra. It's okay, Hawlucha came in, clutched up, took out the Dunsparce. The Dunsparce is such a waste, bro. Should have been freaking cooler, like a dragon. Anyways, we take out the Excadrill, and Crocodile comes in. Hawlucha is super effective too. Again, I want to save Greninja, and now I bring in Greninja, one Ice Beam, it's over. See? So this is how I beat the gym, and then I make my way to the 6th gym right after this. See? I make my way there. This route was so like calm. I don't know how to explain it. Anyways, we're gonna do the gym challenge, collecting these big ass fruits in the basket, and we challenge Fisty. This battle was actually not difficult at all because ASH'S KALOS team has 3 flying types, so we easily swept his team and won. See, grass and fighting. Yeah, Sunflora is out. I like how they changed the types of some of the Pokemon, like Sunflora being a fire and grass type. There's Mega Venusaur is a little bit difficult just because of its ability. That makes super effective, or moves in general not do as much damage, I'm pretty sure. But we get the 6th gym badge. And while we're trying to make it to the next row, I find Team Eclipse blocking the path and they challenge me to a battle. They run a 2v2 fade with me. Or 1v2. Because it's a back-to-back battle. And then the big plot twist, the admin in the middle turned out to be Jake. So crazy. Look at the plot twist. No, it can't be. Jake? Sorry. Anyways, Yav's trying to convince us to join Team Eclipse, and then he challenges us to a battle, which is an easy win because his team is just fully evolved. It hasn't changed completely. I mean, has he got new Pokemon? I don't think so. Not from my memory. He had the Skidoo, he had the Talonflame. I don't think he had the Garchomp. I'm pretty sure he had this team actually. I don't remember. But it was an easy win. I expect Pikachu to do so much more. It didn't do enough. And then they leave. He didn't say bye to me. His Tess is hella heartbroken, but she doesn't want to give up, which is proper. I like that. Determination is good. Okay, so after a Yap session, we spot Latios and Latias, which is really sick. I really like these legendaries. The movie was sad, Latios dying. Anyways, we went to go challenge the gym leader, which was actually mad difficult, but my Hawlucha, Luchadora, came in clutch. Came in heavy clutch. The stupid Grimmsnarl set up light screen and reflect, so my moves did such little damage, and I forgot at one point. So I'm trying to take out this Mandibuzz and I was so confused. My Pikachu was useless against the water type until Luchadora came in. So after the 7th, we got the 7th badge. Right outside the gym, Tess challenges us with an insane team of dragon types, which isn't any trouble. We meet up with Tess at Port Deca right after this. Wow, thank you. I'm so strong. Amazing. Yeah, so now we make our way to Port Deca. Yeah, that call was fire. I can't lie. Seamless. Anyways, we meet the champion of all people here too. Oh, wait, let me breathe. We meet the champion of all people. I get Tess, and we meet. What the flip am I saying? We meet the champion of all people and Tess, and we get told to make our way to Crescent Island, Team Eclipse's base of operations. Oh, that took so long. Tess says she found an old couple who could give only her a ride while making us surf to Crescent Island. Like, what the hell? I mean, we could surely fit on the boat. Me and Tess could just share a side. I could sit beside the captain. I don't give a shit. Would have made my life so much easier. Yeah. Tess thinks I'm worried about her. In reality, I'm jealous. I wish I got that ride. Anyways. Cut me often. Sorry, I don't know what to say. But Oh, I'm so tired. It's 11 p.m. Anyways, zooms out, whatever you want to say. And Jake is just watching like a creepy stalker weirdo. Anyways, after this, we surf our way to Crescent Island. And we heal up our Pokemon first thing. And then after I heal up my Pokemon, this random grunt exposed their own base. Now I go follow him. And yo, there's the kegs, right? These kegs remind me of Pokemon X, because I swear they had the keg thing too for Lysander's base. Which is low-key nice and symbolic. And so it's an elevator. We enter the elevator, and then we make our way down to the base. Today, please. Why'd I make this edit so long? Doing voiceovers sucks, because I have to, like, you know, talk over like this. So it aids. Anyways, the admins are taking my parents away, so I run after them, and I teleport into the scene like Goku. Look, instant transmission. 3, 2, 1, beam beam bada beam. Sorry. They go on some yap session, and Cypress tells Jake to battle me, and like before, it was an easy win. Today. Yo, I hate having a script. Next video is not gonna be scripted. It's not even scripted like that. I keep going off script. That's what makes it hard. They're more difficult. Anyways, so Jake battles me. It was not hard at all. I mean, it set up Stealth Rocks, but I swear Greninja just swept through the whole team, up until Hatterene, because Fairy type super effective. But Talonflame came in, cleaned up, you know. Fast Forward is a mistake. I recommend Fast Forward is good, but I don't recommend it, only cause you don't know what moves the opponent is using. Anyways, we beat him. Pretty easy, pretty popular. And then he glazes us a little bit. Then he tells us that they're in the Demon's Tomb. So I go to the Demon's Tomb. Loki is sick ass name, I can't lie. This is where Surface decides to enact his master plan, of summoning Hoopa and creating a brand new world. Loki dumb, he could just try, he's a Pokemon professor, he could just try to make the world better. I don't get why he didn't do that. It doesn't make sense to me. He does it with some jumper cables too. My bronze brick also switched up on me and joins the portal. It's some like reaction or whatever. The chains open up and then they take the, I forgot what the bottle, they throw the bottle. I swear the bottle had a name, like the prison bottle or something. I watched the movie. Anyway, so the Hoopa spear comes out of it. And now he has his big body. I really find it cool. Like I said this in the last challenge video, I find it cool that we get to see Hoopa's POV. Yeah. Okay, tell him, Dad. My non-existent dad. Ash never had a dad. Anyways. So he yaps a lot. There is so much yap for no reason. And you can't skip the dialogue either. Anyways, he has no further use for me, and he battles me one last time after this. And yeah, cue the battle. Easy. Or Pikachu is low-key. Pikachu is the most useless Pokemon ever. Because Pikachu helps you so much in small battles, but these big battles, it's so cocked. Anyways, Talonflame takes it out. Greninja takes out Typhlosion. Battle Bond activates, and then I save Greninja. He battles with all starters, which is actually really easy for like type comparisons, just that Pikachu is so bad. Anyways, Meganium being a fairy type was low-key scary, but it didn't really use anything crazy. Anyways, Ash Greninja comes out against his Mega Charizard X, where my Greninja finally gets his redemption because I lost to Alon's Charizard. Anyways, so we beat him. We get 151,000 Pokédollars. Rich as shit. He could have done so much instead of trying to take over the world and summon Hoopa. I don't know how Hoopa's still listening to him too after losing to me. He's so bro, why does he yap so much? Holy shit. I'm not gonna edit the video first and do the voiceover. I think I do the voiceover first, cut it up, and I did it. Jake pushes him into the portal, as you can see, and he disappears. It was like instantaneous shit. Jake, my boy Jake, demanding authority over here, tells him to go into the portal and join him. So tough. Yo, what if these creators made a new game just for this? What could be fire? Anyway, so they follow him, and then Jake is trying to comfort us, saying that he can control this. Tell us to leave, like the true hero he is. But Tess doesn't want to leave. Because I don't know why. He doesn't want to leave. You sure that Hoopa must be stopped before it's too late? Please go, Tess. This is not up for discussion. We must leave. Hoopa's just watching. The portal also like doubled in size. I think they say that. Yeah, it doubled in size. More things start getting sucked up. Like, you'll see. Anyways, we all need to run. And my parents decide to actually dip. They try to take me too. I don't know what they're yapping about. I thought they were leaving. I don't know why they stopped. Jake or Tess is still trying to convince Jake that we could do this together. And then this crate starts getting sucked into the portal, and Jake, being the true hero he is, saves Tess but sacrifices himself. Jake, no! Oh, goodbye, Jake. Poor guy. And the portal is out. What the hell? Why is Hoopa like that? And my parents spun back from wherever the and tell me to stop Hoopa. And then me and Hoopa having this insane stare down. So crazy. Actually, my avatar was dumb. Anyways, just to avoid a long battle trying to catch you or just killing it, I just decided to master ball it, make my life easier. You know, if I'm gonna master ball, why am I so slow? I'm just staring. Did I go do something? I was probably watching a YouTube video. I do that. I watch a YouTube video during the recordings. Anyways, I caught the Hoopa. Hoopa got sent to the box, and then I'm told that Hoopa could be found in the wild. It doesn't matter. I don't even know how more than one type of the legendary should exist. Like 2 Hoopas. You guys seen the Hoopa movie, right? Where he summons legendaries. There's already 2 Hoopas. There's summoning legendaries and duking it out with each other. So crazy. Anyways, they're talking. They feel guilty about this. I get my brick back because the brick decides it wants to come back to me. And Looker, you guys probably seen him in the Unova series. He was a cop. He comes and he says that Jake has been working with him the whole time, he was like an undercover agent to get intel on Team Eclipse and stuff. Anyways, they talk about Roblox. That was low-key cool. Like back in the day, that used to be so sick. I don't know why. Anyways, so we all go back home, but I decide I'm gonna go battle the 8th gym, and that's exactly what I do. This gym was low-key easy, cause Greninja just swept. Hehe, did I scare you? Why am I not clicking right away? So dumb. I'm gonna stop doing that. Maybe they're checking the recording, I don't know. Anyways, we're battling Captain B, the ghost type gym leader. And it was like high-key easy. Cause fire type right away. My Greninja is gonna smoke it. So, and then the game has this mistake where it doesn't say that it was Gengar. It's supposed to say it was Gengar, but it says Zoroark. It made my life a little easier. For Annihilate, I want to save it because Annihilate's hella powerful. But it didn't do much to me. And Mimikyu, I want to save Greninja again because it's a fairy type. I get rid of its its ability. And yeah, then Greninja finishes it off, the Mega Gengar. And then I get the 8th gym badge. After getting the 8th gym badge, I decide to go challenge the Roria League to be the best that no one ever was, because Ash couldn't do it in Kalos. And right before I'm about to go challenge the Elite Four, Tess walks in and wants to challenge me before I go. It wasn't too difficult because, you know, Ice Beam, but it got taken out, and I was lucky I had heals. because I probably would have lost otherwise. Halucha came in clutch though. Luchador is amazing. Anyway, so she says she has a lot of faith in me, and then says she's gonna go back to Rose Gold City. And yeah, I beat the Elite Four. They weren't too difficult, like not crazy hard. And then I lied, they're crazy hard. I died a lot. Anyways, this elevator that pops out with a throne is where I go to go challenge Brad. And I had a proper strategy. I planned this shit so hard. His battles were difficult. Like, Brad was easy. He was like insanely easy. Like the Grimmsnarl, it's gonna set up Reflect and Light Screen, but I taunt it before I can. Or I could set up the special one, I think Light Screen. And then I know it's gonna switch out. So I decided to set up the Shadow Ball, chip the Calyrex. Oh, I got the crit in this one. I crit Calyrex, and it sends out King Gambit, which I go for Halucha. Halucha is gonna win no matter what with the Brick. Yeah, it's here. Took it out. And then Salamence comes in, and that's where I had Greninja with Ice Beam ready for. So lucky. I was so happy this team actually like lines up with Brad's team, or like against Brad's team so well. I always thought Salamence was hella fast, but it's not that fast compared to my Pokemon. The only thing it probably outspeeds is Goop the Goodra. And Maggie Erna comes out. That was an easy thing for Talonflame. 1 Flare Blitz. And then Gouging Fire comes out. I'm confused if I should switch into Goodra or not. Or I had Noivern still, so I opted to go for Noivern with the Dragon Pulse. See, I EV trained them because I knew this was gonna be really hard. I don't know why I'm still looking at it. Anyway, so I sent out Noivern. I know Noivern's gonna outspeed, or at least will survive something, but I outsped. It decided to go for the Dragon Dance. I'm not surviving this next one because it outspeeds. Why am I lagging? Oh yeah, I lagged. That was scary as hell. Anyway, so I think I sent out Greninja for the finish. Oh no, I sent out Pikachu with Zippy Zap. Yeah, Zippy Zap. And then I finished that off. It sends the Grimmsnarl back, and I think I could have finished it off with the Zippy Zap. And I think I do. Yeah, I do. I got lucky. After this is where I think I won and I became champion. But Lando, the original creator of Pokemon Brick Bronze, comes in. He shoves me and wants to battle me. So we're battling. Yo, I planned this strategy so well too. I just need, basically his Pokemon are easy to beat. Or not easy, but not hard to beat. So the only thing I needed was Rayquaza to not be his Mega. Because he could Mega Evolve either Alakazam or Rayquaza. So I wanted Alakazam to be the Mega. And then I want to bait Darkrai's Z move, which I did successfully. And I managed to do that. So it wasted Z move on a Pokemon that was almost dead. And then I sent out Halucha, quick superpower. Done. Easy. It was over for Darkrai. And I outspeed too, so it's chill. And then I decided to send, Goodra has Flamethrower. So I decided to send out Goodra for like, you know, some chip damage. And every time it attacks, its speed goes down because this Pokemon is fast as shit. I know Talonflame is fast, but not fast enough. And plus I had the Rocky Helmet. Behemoth Blade is physical, so it's gonna take some more chip damage. So I want to get rid of, or not get rid of, sacrifice Goodra to get rid of Zacian. And I do with a Flare Blitz. I could have gone for a Temper Flare, but I opted for the Flare Blitz just to make sure it finishes it off, or if he sends something else, then I do way more damage. I got him to send out the Alakazam first, so I know this is going to be the Mega. He Mega Evolves, and I go for the Dark Pulse. I thought my Greninja Shadow Sneak in case, you know, like I had to hit the priority, because it outspeeds me clearly, but I didn't need it. Dark Pulse and one-shots, and then Ash Greninja. The Ash Greninja is a free Mega Evolution essentially, and I hit an Ice Beam on the Rayquaza, one-shotting it. Its ability basically cuts down super effective moves damage, which I'm so happy I didn't get to waste. And now he's sending out Arceus, and for Arceus I decided to bring out Halucha, because that makes sense fighting normal. But Arceus is bulky, and then it goes for a sword. Its combo is basically Swords Dance and Extreme Speed, so I want to get as much damage as possible. So I hit it with the superpower. I know Palucha is gonna go down here, so I send out Pikachu. Yeah, the useless Pokemon comes out, hits a fake out, flinches with Arceus. I hit a protect just to like give myself the AI rage bait, and then I hit it with a Zippy Zap and I win. I am a true champion. This is really iconic too, because Pikachu defeating Arceus gives like a symbolic ending. Anyways, the nickname's glitched, but Skrill, the Noivern, Moltres, the Talonflame, why is it so slow? Anyways, Moltres, the Talonflame, LNC, the Pikachu, which stands for like and comment, because you should do that. I know I'm probably not gonna get any, but I'm gonna say Subtwist, the Greninja. My Ash Greninja, totally like not traded over, you know, it was like actually mine. Goop the Gudra, and then the MVP, Luchador the Hawlucha is next. With ASH'S KALOS team, I've proved that he could beat the Roria League and deserve to win the Kalos League. I hope you enjoyed this video. You're probably not gonna see a lot for a minute, but I'm gonna try, me and Rayhan both. So yeah, goodbye.